Hello, everyone. Hopefully, you all can hear me. If ever tunes in, got the AirPods in. So I don't know if the audio is coming through that or not. Hello, hello, hello. It sure is. So, when I did my last live stream, did it there. So, anyone who tuned in for that, you will remember that. There's some ducks. That's dinner for tonight. Hello, hello, hello. So yeah, this is Castlemaine Botanic Gardens. It's gorgeous here, absolutely gorgeous. Um, how is the audio? I know it's very windy. My apologies for that. Let me just flip this around. Hello, everyone. That's very hazy. One sec. Fix that. How are we now? Still hazy, but that's okay. Everyone, audio is just fine. Well, that's good. I got those things at the moment. Um, Sounds a bit muffled, but I can still hear you. Okay, that's probably because it's windy as shit. It's really windy at the moment. Um, it's very unplanned. I was in Melbourne and hello. And one second, I'm going to show you this while I'm talking. Um, so I was in Melbourne. I have sold one of my guitars, so that's an additional 1,000 towards the caravan funding goal. And so far, much progress has been made. It's going to be more expensive than I was anticipating, but that's okay. That's life. Um, but here we are. Look at that. Just look at that. What a stunning place to be. So yeah, I was in Melbourne and took the train in and um, basically. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, interrupting the story. Hello, what are you doing? Why are you? Are you right? Okay, I guess. Bye. I'm really confused. I'd like to make it known for the record. I don't know them. I'm not associated with the duck community. Anyway, um, yeah, um, yeah. I was in Melbourne and I sold a guitar. I have um, I have two guitars that I am hoping to sell, but we'll see about that. A caravan park. Me and my parents visit this caravan. Just needs a reno, but it costs much. What? Where's Razzie? Where's that based? And Jesse, yeah, it was pretty good weather um, for Melbourne. Where's Yanaki? Where is Yanaki? I can't say I know where that is. And why is this still hazy? Sorry about that. I really shouldn't be doing that. I should flip the camera around. Sorry for anyone who's epileptic. I just saw that flashing. Gee whiz, I am not on the ball at all. I am definitely a bit of a doofus at the moment. My apologies. I'm rattled because there's replacement buses going into and out of Melbourne. So that was very, very, very frustrating. Foster, I don't know where Foster is either. I'm clearly, I am a clear doofus. My apologies. Um, I need to sort out internet because I'm running out on my phone. I know of Leon Gaffey, yes. Okay, so it's near there. Um, and you're saying that it's like currently in a towable state and what they're wanting to sell it. Because that we might need to converse about that. Um, oh, okay, sorry, it's an on site. Gotcha. Well, on that note, on that note, um, I it has been indicated to me that I am able to stay here potentially into the new year, which will mean that um, it'll mean that I have until then to save for everything that I need to save for, which, again, a reminder to everyone, the GoFundMe thing is still 100% open. And if you have $5, um, that is enough to make a difference. So please and thank you. I have been ruthless, um, and I have not spent any money. And it's good to have a goal like this that's so imperative because it sets you straight. You know, you're out and you're like, I'm hungry. I'm waiting until I get back home, and that's hard. Um, but it's good, and hopefully maybe I might even lose some weight um, if I continue to be as vigilant because I need to. I've got the whole triple chin action going on at the moment. Um, yeah, so yeah, um, I haven't had any luck in finding a tow bar for my limo, so I'm more than likely selling it. Um, unless, of course, I still carrying winter weight. Yes, same. Um, always. Staying at Castlemaine till the new year, it's looking like that is the case. And so I'll need to sort out something in the way of internet because at the moment I don't have anything sorted for internet. Um, I get 120 gig per year for $300. A normal phone plan is $700 a year. Um, and I'm going to have to go back to one of those if I want to have any internet at all. Yeah, look, there's always steam trains down here because of the Castlemaine Heritage Railway. So, but yeah, so that's now sort of on the agenda, um, and yeah, let me just flip this around again so I can show you all how gorgeous this place is. No, well, kind of. There is unlimited data, but you get like 20 gig a month, and then when you use that, it slows down. Can I zoom on this? Yeah, how good's that? We're getting closer to it. I'm going to walk up to it because it's quite pretty. So, um, so yeah, it's looking like I can be here till the start of the new year, and that's hopefully going to be enough to. Um, I'll have to sell my car, and I'm likely going to have to sell it at a loss. So I'm going to increase my savings goal again because I'd already increased it back to what I suspected it should be. And I'm going to increase it more so. Not that I'm expecting anyone to, you know, be doing the hard work at all. It's just to be open and transparent about how the whole process is going, regardless of whether it's other people who've been able to help out or just, from, um, uh, obviously besides those who have donated so far, and then me selling all of my shit. So, yeah, but it's looking, it's looking very optimistic, which is good. Slow process, but optimistic. And yes, and that's the other thing too, by the way. And I'm at mixed feelings about this. Can you send me a message on Telegram and we'll talk about that? Because there's that's one thing that um, that's one thing that um, that I wanted to investigate is being able um, to get like an on-site caravan at a caravan park and live there. That'd be easier, right? You've got amenities, um, and you'd think that it would be affordable, but I haven't found anything here. The only thing that we have that is remotely similar to that is um, we have retirement villages. That's all we've got. To answer your question about how is the fluffy rat, so the two fluffy animals are doing okay. Um, Fox, Fox has been a little bit. How would I say? It's not that he's depressed. I think it's like a mix between concern and upset, and so I'll look at him and he's just sort of looking through me as opposed to looking at me, which has been a little bit sad. Um, and I owe that to a couple things, but it's like that tattoo you often see people getting that says "This too will pass," and it will. But for now, yeah, he's a little bit under the weather. Um, More garden. Yeah, for what's a better description? And the people with oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, if you could send me some information on that through Telegram, that would be genuinely appreciated. And yeah, for now, I need to sort out the internet thing because I will run out of internet um, in a month or two. So I need to sort something out there. But it would be nice to have enough internet to do streams out here. Nervous for Monday. Nervous for Monday? What about Monday's got you nervous? Ooh, that's exciting. And I can absolutely see why you'd be nervous. Anything new is generally the thing to be nervous about, especially when it's just about to happen. But that's good. It's a course within your passion, I'm sure. So um, once you get over that inevitable initial anxiety, it's going to be wonderful. And then you'll be exchanging your anxiety with genuine frustration when you're having to learn about MySQL and I don't know, what would you be learning? Group policies and stuff for Microsoft. You're gonna hate it. It's gonna be great. So that'll be a thing. That's good. That's good. And how much does the internet cost, by the way? Oh dear. $70 a month gets you 400 gigabytes of mobile data. So there is um, there is that, um, and um, that'd be enough, to be honest. You know, if I'm limiting um, the stuff that I'm doing, I don't see how that could be um, insufficient. The only the only problem with it is, and this is the part that makes it a little bit difficult, is that the reception out this way is just a rightful pain in the ass. There are spots where you'll have 2 bars of 4G and it means nothing. It's like, damn. So, so that part's a little bit frustrating. Let's flip this around again. I wish the colours on this were more accurate because it's very pretty when it's darker, but this likes to make it lighter. It's frustrating. What is the? Oh, wow! There's filters. How come none of you told me about this? Can you see that? Are you all able to see that? Look at that. Wow. I feel like an idiot. Oh, what filter looks good for me? Ooh, all right, there we go. Yes, now I've gone back in time. Oh no, don't stop streaming. Wrong button. This button. Please and thank you. Why am I an idiot? Uh, I'm just so painfully stupid. All right, here we go. Oh no, I should turn the colours back on. Gee whiz, am I a special snowflake? All right. All right. And then maybe we do that one. Is that one good? Ooh, ooh, geez. God, that reminds me. pretty spectacular. Bubbles, yes. um, so yeah. Um, so that that's what I'm going to be in for. Is about um, yeah, about $70 a month. Sorry for how shaky this is, by the way. Just want to show you all how beautiful this spot is. Look at that. Lottie brilliant. Lottie brilliant. That's where I parked my car last time. So yes. Um, yeah. Should still work out okay if I do go down the route of getting into that. If I had more, not to say that the excessively generous donation on GoFundMe wasn't enough, that was, I still can't quantify just how appreciative I am of that. But yeah, that Ali, that's what I'm sort of was about to mention is if there was like a regular sort of thing there, then that could become a permanent thing. I may be able to find something cheaper. I'm hopeful I can because I need to be able to get back to making videos. I had a few ideas that all of a sudden, everything else is happening. They get put to the wayside, and then it's like, well, that was it. And I had that incredibly generous support from Car Seat Headrest, and then from sources to do those other videos, and just in general to support what I was doing, and then that all stops. So it needs to resume, and it will. At the moment, I'm still just taking care of me, and at the moment that involves taking it easy and being very slow. What's your idea, Jesse? And also, Ali, yeah, there's no issue at all. I appreciate that you're just so eager to be able to help. And realistically as well, here's the other thing, is like it's not like I'm not appreciative to be where I am at the moment. I'm not sleeping in my car, so that's a big thumbs up. Everything else after that is icing on the cake. And at the moment, there's a lot of icing. It's a massive amount of icing. But, you just look where I am. It's like, I'm here. Of all the places to be in a shitty situation, it's going to be here. I said that last time, and I'll say it again. Like there's a fella that's over there, and I feel just gutted for him because he sleeps under the pergola over there, and it makes you wonder. It's like, what is their situation? My mum keeps asking me to come back home. I can't because I have a young sister that's there, and this particular person was quite uh, quite awful towards me. Uh, and it's like, well, there are people out there who'd say, oh, well, you just have to suck it up and go back and live there. And it's like, if I did that, my psychologist said what would happen, and it's not good, man. It's like I would much rather be in a swag than be there. Which is why, this is why I'm making this effort, is to fix this. So yeah, um, at the moment, you thought of getting your own pet. Um, yes, and I'll explain. Um, I wanted to get a support dog. I wanted to get a PTSD support dog. So I did some research. I found who was in charge. Yep. I found who was in charge of the service dogs, and they said, we are not accepting any application because we are beyond over capacity. Saying on the police street. Yeah, that could be cool. Um, yeah, so I had a look into it, and they said no, there are too many broken people, and we just don't have the capacity. So I can't. The only way I can do that is if I purchase the dog myself and then pay for it to be trained, or I train it myself and get it certified. Not going to happen. Too expensive. At the moment, I need to be mindful of um, the fact that that money needs to be spent towards caravan. But I agree. The support service dog would be incredibly helpful. I'm just going to have some water. So one moment. Whoa! Jump! Bloody nearly splashed me in the face. Ah, okay. My apologies. Um, so yes, would be very helpful, but not going to happen. However, here you could keep your old place if you had a serv. No, no. Um, uh, it's not how PTSD works, unfortunately. Uh, so yeah, that wouldn't work. Thing is though, and I will do a live stream at where I'm living at. There is this beautiful, beautiful dog. Her name is Bella. She's 17 years old. I don't know how long she will be around for, but she is the most gorgeous border collie, and um, she's gorgeous. She's absolutely gorgeous. So she has been the support dog so far, and she's been great. So, so yeah, I kind of have a support dog at the moment. Yeah, they're just absolutely gorgeous. So I've got her currently. which is yeah, yeah, yeah. So she's amazing. She really is. So yeah, pets are illegal here. Wow, I didn't know. Pets are illegal. That's rough. Anyway, uh, yeah. So I'm going to sort the internet thing out. Whether I sort that out sooner than later, I really don't know. I am trying to budget as much as possible. Um, I think I'll save it till once I have my computer set up, and that's happening. That is happening very slowly, but that will be a thing. Um, so once that does come about, I will obviously be online, which will be really good. If I was to be responsible, what I would do is if I was responsible, what I would do is I would. Is that a dinosaur badge? No, it's a fox. I would kangaroo. But yes. Um, oh, that's right. I worked out I couldn't put my phone anywhere here last time, didn't I? Yeah. Yes. Oh, look at that. Brilliant. Um, yes. Um, so what was the saying? Hmm. Oh yeah, internet. So I could work that out. That could happen. Um, and I think I'll not get the data. Yes, this car, I will miss this thing so much. Let me just show you. Right? Let me just show you. Like look at this. It's absolutely wonderful. And then you get the back seat. It's got the reclining module there. It's this thing's gonna be missed. It really is, but it has to go. It absolutely has to go because it's not going to tow a caravan. And so for that, it needs to find a new home. Check that out. Nice. So I'm probably going to end up getting a Toyota Land Cruiser. There is someone lined up to um, purchase this car. I don't want to sell this car, but how else am I going to find $20,000 to buy a four-wheel drive? It's not going to happen. You cannot like that. A year of DSP for me is yeah 25,000. The cheapest phone plan is 300. I like everything except no stick shift. These were not available in a manual, unfortunately. Um, and that's the other reason why I need to get a Land Cruiser is because they are available in manual, and you need a manual to be able to tow. Otherwise, you'll just kill the poor transmission. So, yeah, but but what was I saying? Oh yeah, yeah. So there's $300. There's $100 a week on groceries, right? On food. So, so that is $5,200 a year on food. That's no eating out. That's having a healthy diet. Um, you could probably bring that down to maybe $70 a week if you're um, skipping meals, or one day have soup for $2 and the next day, um, regular person food. But you can't survive off of 2-minute noodles, which is, $1 a pack. So, yeah, um, yeah, but all will work out. It's easy once you. Yeah, absolutely. I had to have someone. I had to have someone explain to me. Um, I had to have someone explain to me how to stall a manual car for me to be able to stall the bastard. I once, before I tried learning manual, I did the research on. I did the research on how a gearbox works, and why the clutch is important, why the whole thing is able to work. So, yeah, as a result, um, I was. Oh, hello. All right. You're going to stay there. Don't move. Very good. Oh, that's the other thing, by the way. I thought, do I, instead of getting a caravan, do I get a toaster? Which is my little cute nickname for the Toyota Coaster. And the hello, Galambino, my good friend. Hello, hello, hello. And so, do I get a Toyota Coaster, or the toaster, as I like to call it? Because then, what I could do is I could set up a camera, like there, right, and live stream me driving from place to place. And I thought that's cool, right? So a Toyota Coaster is like a bus, but it's a mini bus. But it's still a bus. It's still quite large, and that would increase my savings goal. Get an actual toaster and sell toast. I will. My second goal, but I'll get to that in a sec. Um, so yeah. What I was going to say. Goodbye, telephone. Anyway, I'm sure you all can hear me. My phone just went whoop, and it is now one with the passenger footwell. So that's the thing. But I'm grabbing it in a sec because I'm already back home. But what I was saying, I don't know if you can hear me. I hope you can. Is that I I have the option of getting a bus, and a bus that is big enough to have as a home. Come on. Orientation locked, rotate device back. All right. Very good. Why are my streams always so stupid? why, Why am I an idiot? Can someone please fill me in? Anyway, um, so so yes, that is um, that is the thing. Is thank you. Is do I get a toaster? And I could. A toaster is about $35,000 for a good one. So what that would mean is that if I could sell my car in a pinch for $18,000, I then save $10,000 for the caravan fund. I'm now at 28,000. Um, so that's getting closer and closer and closer to being able to get a toaster. And if a toaster is registered as a mobile as an RV sort of motorhome, you can drive it on a standard license, all right? And so it might mean it'll mean a few things. Will there be enough room for a double bass and a guitar and a computer and all of my clothes? I don't know. I don't know what it's going to mean so far as how much it will shake up my world. But what I was then thinking, here's the other thing. I thought, what if I get a toaster with a tow bar and then get a storage trailer for the back of it? I thought, now we're talking, all right, you know? So you get your home on the front, and then on the back of your toaster is your shit. There you go. That could work. That could work. So I've been pondering that idea, um, but it you know, toaster that makes toast and cooks it. That is part of the toaster experience, is the fact that it does toast the toast. So yes, if it doesn't do that, then it is not fit for purpose, and you are entitled to a refund or replacement. There you go, Australian consumer law. You're welcome. Anyway, so um, so yes, that could work. Surely it's big enough for a house. Well, and here's the thing, Galambino. So if you search up Toyota Coaster, so Toyota Coaster, they're they're big, right? There's enough room in there. If you have a small bed, right? If you have a small bed, then it's you're obviously then increasing the amount of room you have for everything else. I don't need a sink, right? You know, I can just have a water jug strapped to the back. And so now that's room for other things. You know, instead of having a sink and a stove inside, just have a bloody desk, put my computer on that, you know? Just cook outside every time I want to cook something. Get an awning. Um, well, best be off now. It's good fun to catch a stream again. There's so much in the world to forget that. Thank you very, very much. And and I appreciate all of the info on that caravan you were mentioning as well before. Sorry for how over the place these last streams have been. My head's a mess, and I when I try and talk, it doesn't come out very well. I'm just like, oh. So yeah, like does that make sense? Do we think? You know, is um having in like getting a toaster and um just ditching the sink and whatnot. Like there's these toasters that are out there, and they have a full set of drawers, like in a kitchen, and it's like, okay, so what's in that? You got knives and forks for a whole family. I don't need that, you know? If anything, what I need is wooden spoons, forks, and whatnot, and then, I can use that as kindling for a fire, uh, or instead, I have, 2 knives, 2 forks, 2 spoons, anytime that a guest wants to come down. Um, yeah, uh, one of those expensive clients I will donate for a nice toaster. Thank you. Uh, so so I think that could work. That seems to make more sense to me than any other idea is, just get a bus and, then not that I'm going to wear Fox while driving it, right? With one exception, which is if I'm on private property, I would love just to get a quick shot of Fox driving around and doing a couple circles in a yard. That'd be pretty cool. If I get a bus, we're doing that. All right, guarantee you. Um, and no worries. Thanks for tuning in. Good to say good day. So yeah, um, yeah, things are all good. Things are gonna work out. Like I said last time, things are just going to work out. The fact that I've sold the guitar that was a bloody pain in the ass to sell. My goodness, was it a pain in the ass to sell that guitar. Like even today, it was a pain, but it's done. I have I have money from selling my speakers and from selling my record player. Um, so there is 1,200 from that, which is going towards the caravan fund. And that puts me at $5,000 all up, or 6,000. And so if I can get good money for this, and I have my coffee machine to sell, I have my grinder to sell, um, and it's good that I sell those because then I spend $0 on coffee beans and milk. Take that back. I'm still going to drink a lot of milk. I love milk. Milk is delicious, but I'll get rid of these things, and um, you get two benefits out of that. The rationale behind it all is the logic behind everything is pretty set in stone, I think. So yeah, and I'm not selling my computer. I had a friend tell me off for that, and I had a few people. Ali, had said, you're not doing that, man. We're gonna find a way to power this thing. And sure enough, it's like, okay. And the more I thought about it, it's like, I'm glad you all have convinced me because it makes sense. So that's gonna happen. Um, and uh, I've got another computer that's being sold at the moment. It's a Mac Pro. It's an old work computer. I'm waiting for the person to pay me for that. Um, and yeah, yeah. So I think that's all I can really sell. think? I don't know. What do you all think? Am I making the right decisions here? Do I sound like a maniac? Maybe I do. Hmm. I'm definitely not selling my good guitar. Um, when a friend comes down, I'm going to take Fox out busking, and I'll get them to take a video of um, Fox busking in the street, and that'll be good fun. I really want to do that. It's been great. Every time that I've been out busking so far, it's just been the most wonderful experience. I've only been out like 3 times, but man, hello. Great, great. Even if it's a hard decision, absolutely. I'm hesitant about getting a vehicle for a home. Those are typically depreciating assets. So Ali, um, that is, you are kind of correct. Um, in that technically you're always correct there. Every car will have a point of depreciation before it appreciates, if it appreciates. For example, a classic car that will appreciate in value should you take care of it. But if you leave it in a state of disrepair, it'll depreciate. Motorhomes, um, motorhomes here actually appreciate in value so long as you take good care of them and do good modifications to them, which isn't really an appreciating asset. You know, you've sort of spent money, so it's kind of like a false economy there. But um, these buses are so expensive to buy brand new. These are like $120,000 buses, right? When they hit the point where they're only $30,000, eventually they will become $15,000. But when they hit $15,000, they're questionable. Has this been taken care of? Why is there all this rust around it, etc., etc.? Well, I'm going to fix that because I'm going to get something that is in impeccable condition, so much as I can afford, and I'm going to make this thing into into a beautiful little home. It might not be to everyone's standards because it doesn't have a stove inside or anything like that, um, but I'm going to have it set up in other ways, you know, to the point where it's um, yeah, to the point where it's more a home than you know. Maybe I rip out the front seat as well, right? There's another thing, and then um, and so the front seat then becomes it's well known to be reliable, so you don't run into random. That's why I'm getting a Toyota Coaster because they exist everywhere. There's a lot of them, and it's a Toyota. Um, but yeah, sorry to do like a whole 17,000 loops just there. Um, just thinking. Yeah, it's pretty much done nothing. Cost share, everything's expensive, getting more expensive for the job. For the job they paid not to come out. Yes, yeah, it's very much it is absolutely stuffed up the whole car searching market. Here it is. My phone tell me. No, my car tell me. It is 8:40. You can turn off now, buddy. Sorry about that. Yeah, 8:40 p.m. Still plenty of light outside. So yes. Oh, kangaroos! Let me show you some kangaroos. Let me just turn this filter off so you can see them normally. Hello. Oh my God! Wild Australians. Yes. Bring one in the car for an interview. All right. Yo. No. No. They are not interested. It is a sad day. Anyway, I am going to. Um, I'm going to leave it there because there is bugger internet reception in that house. Annoyingly, um, but yeah, that's the update. I will sort out internet somehow. Um, a reminder as well to anyone: if you have $5 and you're wanting to help me be able to get internet, uh, PayPal or GoFundMe, either or, please and thank you. Not to ask for handouts. I hate to be that sort of person. But while I am selling everything frantically to fund this caravan slash motorhomey sort of purchase thing, um, I have. Hello, JD, and also thank you, Ali. I have been very much. I've been a stingy bastard. I don't buy anything. Um, including petrol. I've been very lucky that the person I live with has put some petrol into my car. So thank you very much. Um, but yes, I'm going to sort out the whole internet thing, and I'm going to have a streaming setup soon, which is going to be fun. I have my microphone back. I've got a little microphone stand thingy back. I've got the camera. Um, yeah, so it's not going to be a good setup, but it is going to work. So beggars can't be choosers. But yes, and also for anyone that does want to donate via PayPal, my PayPal link is paypal.me/Voxy, VOKSY. Again, I am not expecting anyone to be um, giving me handouts per se, but um, you all know the situation. Is that shit sucks. But you know, while I'm in the capacity to do what I'm doing at the moment, I'm doing this. And yes, I would have added it to the description, but I did this in such a such a rush. Um, Studying in vacation school. Gee, that's bloody fancy. That'll be all right. Um, so yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna sort all this out. I'm gonna head over there, grab Bella, go for a walk, enjoy the last of the sunset. A beautiful limo, which I will miss so much. getting a bus. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be so good. So so yeah, I really need to sort out the internet thing for the bus. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Anyway, thank you all, and I will catch you all when I catch you next. Until then, bye for now. Keep well.